Connor Rogers here at the NFL Combine with one of the biggest prospects in the 2024 NFL Draft, Amarius Mims. Amarius, how's this week going so far? You were telling me before we started, you've been a busy man.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, we landed at the airport. I knew I had like a couple hours to, get settled in and all that stuff before my meeting started. But like I said, as soon as I got here, man, went straight to meetings from 6 to 11, and I've been busy ever since, honestly.
Well, that means a lot of teams want you, which should be a good feeling,
yes,
right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's great. So, listen, the one thing I actually wanted to start with, peeling the clock backward, was 2022 college football playoff, right? You kind of get thrown into the fire against Ohio State,
yes, sir.
And everybody's like, this kid looks unbelievable.
Yes,
and we knew about you as a big-time recruit. But what was it like having your number called as a starter in such a big-time moment?
Honestly, like I said, like for some people it would have been a, kind of, nervous moment. But for me, it was more of like I was ready. So I trained for it. Coach had prepared me as much as possible. And like I said, it was just my time. I knew I had to seize that moment and do the most I could with the opportunity.
So we got to see your former teammate Broderick Jones play this year for the Steelers, and he looked awesome on tape. What was it like getting to come up, working behind him, eventually working with him, and the kind of player he was?
Man, Broderick was a dog. I'm talking about like athletic-wise. Off the field was a good guy. On the field, of course, like I said, was a stud. Like I said, when I got to my freshman year, he's one of the guys that took me up under his wing, showed me what to do off the field, of course, like going to class and all that good stuff. And then on the field was just like playbook and all that good stuff, showing me how to watch film, how to break down film. So he was definitely a big part in my college career, and I'm very thankful for that.
So I've got to sit down with a lot of the Georgia guys this week, Kamari Lassiter, Ladd McConkey, Brock Bowers. I mean, I always ask about the practice environment because to me it's fascinating. All this, you're coming from an NFL program.
Oh, yeah.
What was it like when you get there as a five-star jumping into that practice environment?
Georgia's practice are the hardest practices you'll ever go through. I don't care what school you go to. Georgia has the hardest practices. Like I said, that's why I feel like our guys are more prepared just because, like I said, we've been prepared off the field as a man and on the field, like, man, I'm telling you, like, the grind is nonstop. Like, I'm talking about 365. We're on the go, honestly.
I think it was Nolan Smith last year that said sometimes the practices leading up to the week could be harder than the game.
I can promise you, like, that is 100% true. Like, most of our practices are harder than our games.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. So we got to see you play right tackle this year,
yes,
but you are a guy that, even at your size, is easily athletic enough to play both sides.
Yes, sir.
A lot of guys are hesitant to bounce back and forth. Obviously, it's very difficult.
Yes,
do you think that's something you could eventually do?
Oh, yeah, of course. Like I said, I know all of my snaps come at right tackle, of course, but for the most part, during practices throughout the week, every week, I managed to do about 60-40, so 60 at right and then the other 40 at left. Sometimes it just depends on like the team and the need of what happens if somebody goes down, like just like the availability of the thing.
So Amarius Mims off the field, right? You're a busy man on the field.
Yes,
Practice
sir.
is absolute hell at Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
You won a national title. You've done a lot already.
Yes, sir.
What do you do off the field?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm from a small town, Cochran, Georgia, where it's not much there, 2,000 people, and I'm kind of country. I don't know if you can hear it from my voice.
Okay.
But I like to hog hunt when I go home. So literally, as soon as I get home Monday, that night I'm going hog hunting.
So you're a night hog hunter.
Oh yeah.
Because I've heard
100%.
it. I've talked to enough people now. Edrin Cooper from A&M was telling me you could be day or night. And he was explaining to me that he liked the thermal scope
That's what
at
I
night.
do.
Is
Yeah,
that what you do as well?
That's what we do.
So what's the difference with the day? Are you just out there?
I've never been on the day, honestly.
Okay, it's a lot harder, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a lot harder. I always go at night.
That's incredible. And you go on foot? Do you ride a quad out there?
Most time it's a quad, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just get in the big trucks and, we just go and we'll have this little scanner, like thermal scanner going across the fields. We see something, we pull over, we go get it.
I absolutely love it. Amarius Mims, man, it's been awesome talking to you. Best of luck going forward.
Sir. Appreciate you.
Yo, homies, what's up? I know it's the off-season, but it's never the off-season on Cris Sims Unbuttoned. Me and Ahmed Fareed are going to be here for it all. We got free agency. We're going to break it all down. The draft, the rankings of positions. Of course, we're going to unpack it all. Hit subscribe, get to my free agency reactions, 2024 draft rankings, and more. Thanks again for watching. Peace out, homies. See you soon.